Hello everyone, welcome to this special stream that we're having today for Ticket to Ride with our devs, some of our devs of course, and they'll be answering some questions that the community left for us. I hope you guys will be excited to see the new update with all the new content that we prepared for you guys. So we'll be playing a game of 1910 and of course showing you guys everything that's changed, of course answering your questions at the same time. Before we start doing that, let me just ask our guests, our special guests, to introduce themselves, just what they do and their names, just so you guys get to know them a little bit better. Alright, so let's start ladies first, I guess.
Sure, caught me off guard there. I muted myself and everything. Hello, my name is Georgina. I am an associate producer at Marmalade Game Studio based in the UK, and I work on Ticket to Ride and have done for a while. I'm responsible for the DLCs that we release, so I get the most exciting bit where I get to look at what's new and new maps to explore and all the fun things that come along with that.
Awesome. Next. Well, if I say your names, then you're not introducing yourselves, right? So, whoever wants to go next.
Yeah, sure, I'll go. So, hi, my name's Mike Crosser. I'm the creative director at Marmalade, so I'm basically responsible for all things design. That's my job, and I'll hand it over.
Nice.
Cool. Hey, I'm Cyber. I'm one of the game producers here at Marmalade. Been here for many years, worked on most of our games, if not, yeah, most of them at this point. And currently, I'm just looking after stuff with consoles, just generally a bit of everywhere here and there, doing what I can.
Awesome, thank you guys. Alright, so you guys know them now, so let's get started and have a look at our leaderboard, of course. We have, as you guys can see, you're gonna have this star system here. So you have your stars, your games won, and well, all that jazz you'll be seeing with the new update. Alright, so let's jump right into our game. So let's go to online and online with friends. Just invite my friends here, of course. Where are you? Mike. And I think I invited the right person. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys all here? Okay, awesome. Yeah, there we go. Green. Always green. And you guys all, yeah, there we go. Very nice. Got the right colors?
Yep.
Is that your favorite characters, guy, or your favorite colors, or did someone take yours?
Yeah, this is what I usually play as. I really like the Nordic train.
Ah, very nice.
Rock hammer.
Yeah, I'm always changing mine, to be honest. Like, just like changing them around.
Just like the beard.
The beard, yeah.
Well, actually, let me just change that.
Oh,
One more.
okay.
If I'm gonna
Okay.
do it as well, let's get as close to the character as possible.
Really? Okay.
Oh no, I thought we had the. Sorry, let's stick with this.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, that's important, guys. It's an important part of gameplay, so it needs to be right. Alright, so as you guys know, we got the 1910 and 1912 ticket packs, right, in this new update. So we have here 1910, big cities, and mega game, and the same thing for the other ones, for 1912, right, to have the same thing, big cities and mega as well for that. So you guys, hopefully you guys will like it. I know people have been waiting for it, have been asking for it, so yes, I'm sure you love it. Let's do mega, right? Mega, there we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome. Alright. So we're using the simplified map here, which I love. Alright, so what's new in this 1910 ticket pack, Georgina? What exactly is new in it?
So for 1910, we've done 3 exciting new game modes for everyone to try. So we've the USA 1910 standard play, which is just using all the 1910 tickets that came with the pack. And we've got the big cities, which is great if you want something a little bit different strategically to play, where you get these new tickets that are based off these big city locations on the map. And you don't get any bonuses in that one either. So for big cities, it's all about the tickets that you have. You don't get the longest route or anything at the end. And then the one we're playing, which is the mega game for USA 1910, you get both bonuses. So you get Globetrotter and Longest
Wow.
Route. So there's a lot more to play for, and a lot more tickets and destinations to explore as well. So I hopefully going to bring a really nice new way to play the USA and the North America map specifically. So you get a much more strategic game than just playing the North America as normal with all these new tickets.
Yeah, it does look like it. Awesome, awesome. And just a question for you guys, of course, because it's important to know. What's your favorite map? What's your favorite map right now for Ticket to Ride, and your favorite map on the physical board?
So my favorite map would be the Nordic map, just because I'm everything about me is from Iceland. I love everything about Nordic, and I'm going to Stockholm this year anyways. So it's always good to see the sights there and everything. And I love how foresty it is, and the map's got the proper kind of dark green colors you see over there, as well as snow. If you go there during the winter periods, then it's just pretty much white everywhere.
Yeah.
I do love the winter. And I like that it's 3 players and it gets played fairly quickly. Like you get through it.
True.
And on the physical one, I'll probably go with the UK map just because I enjoy the highest number of strategy you can get out of the game, which is working with all the technology.
Cool, interesting. How about you, Mike?
I guess it's sort of there's a bit of recency bias because obviously we've been playing a lot of 1910, but I do really like 1910. I like the big cities, the way that it kind of turns the game into as much sort of a bit of a meaner game because there's all these much more choke points. So you kind of struggle to complete tickets sometimes just because everyone's sort of trying to get into the same cities and you're sort of really just trying to find a way in there. So it sort of makes it into a bit of a meaner game without it being a sort of really mean. People aren't trying to block you; they just need to get there as well. So it's sort of I feel like that. Yeah, I really like the big cities mode. In terms of other ones, I think India is a really nice expansion. It's again very sort of it feels kind of mean because there's lots going on. There's lots of sort of people blocking inadvertently, and it just it's a sort of much more stressful game, I guess. But it's definitely a different change of pace from the standard map when sometimes in basic USA sometimes you can be kind of people just doing their own things and not really interacting that much, whereas India sort of really everyone is sort of scrapping for the same territory. And then in terms of other stuff, I'm really interested to sort of there's a new expansion, new physical expansions are coming out very soon. We've got Iberia and South Korea expansions coming out, I think within a few days actually. So we should be getting our office copy soon, and it'll be great to sort of play that version together and see what we think of that.
Yeah, I can't wait to play that actually. South Korea looks awesome too. So...
Yeah, I think the ticket drafting stuff all sounds really interesting. So I'm keen to sort of see how that plays.
Cool. How about you, Georgina?
Yeah, very similar to Mike. Like my favorite ones, I think that we've got on our digital version probably are the 1910 ones because I do really enjoy the fresh strategy. I also really like Nordic because it is a really pretty color palette, and I do like the more intense gameplay, like with fewer players and smaller maps. So yeah, Nordic and India are very good. Playing the physical versions of those, you do feel a little bit more pressure from the other players, and it can be quite hard to achieve your goals, but that's very satisfying when you do, and that feeling when you do actually achieve your goals and get your tickets completed or your mandalas on the India map, you feel that extra special, like, yes, I've done it despite all the odds, and just generally that I like that feeling.
Awesome.
Yeah, so those ones for me. Although I did play Japan fairly recently, the physical one, and I really like that as well. It really felt like a race trying to get bullet train Shinkansen pieces down on the map and everything before everyone else.
Yeah, I actually saw that I was in the shop, like this shopping the other day, and I saw it, and I was like, I want to buy it so bad, as it looks so good as well, Japan. But maybe next time. But yeah, it does look awesome. It does look awesome for sure. Okay, cool. So now we're playing. Yes, there we go. Don't forget to play as well. I do that as well.
I realized it's like, it's my turn. I should actually
yes,
be playing here. Sorry.
I did people who know me on stream all the time. I'm just like, it's my turn for 5 minutes and I'm not playing, but don't worry about it. Okay, cool. So let me just play my turn here as well. Hopefully the social media team will win again this time, like we did for Cluedo. We'll see. So another question from our community, guys. Is the companion app coming out as well in this update or not? mean, that can be for Mike, I guess.
Yes, so the update is going to add the pass and play feature. So yeah, you can play with your friends and family just on a flying device. But then the companion app will not be part of this update, but it is something that we are working on. So you can expect it sort of very soon, but yeah, not in this immediate update. But yeah, the companion app will let you play on the big screen with your friends and family while keeping your information secret on your personal device. So it's a really fun way to play. And yeah, we look forward to releasing that and seeing the fun that people have with it.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that. Actually, I play with my in-laws when I go there for lunch on Sundays, so it's gonna really help as well. We do play with the physical board, but it's like we have to kind of move it around every time, so it's much easier to do this for sure. All right, so let's see. Hopefully, you guys are not gonna block me, right? I'm still trying to win here, even with all the questions and everything.
I think you have a hard time blocking off on this one. I think it's like, what, 69 tickets? You'd have to remember all 69 routes to even pull up.
I mean, I'm really impressed when people actually remember like all the routes and everything. I see the comments and everything. Like it's crazy like to me, because I'm getting old now, so remembering things is more difficult. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think so in the original one, a lot of the tickets kind of sit east side, and then with the new 1910, they set it up so that it's more balanced and evenly spread across the map, so that there's more now on the west side as well. So it can quite literally, it's not, I think, statistically gravitating to one side of the map, basically. So you can kind of block off specific chunks where most of the tickets go through, but then with the 69, you're gonna have a hard time finding any ways to block them.
Yeah, for sure. It's very difficult to actually, deduce what they have, right? That's
in this one, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, interesting. And I guess for Georgina, this one, are we still anticipating releasing new maps every 2 or 3 months, like it was said in the CEO Q&A that we had?
Yes, absolutely. One of our top priorities for the next couple of years is going to be getting some new content out for everybody. So we're working as hard as we can and doing the best we can to stick to that 2 to 3 month window.
Cool. Yes, I'm sure people would love to hear that. It's definitely one of our top requests. New content, new maps, right? So for sure. Cool. Well, how about being able to see our friends online or available to play? Is that something that we're also working on? Mike?
So in terms of being able to see your bubble friends and everything, so yeah, it's something that we're aware of, and it's a feature that would be nice to have. So it's kind of we're aware of it and we're sort of thinking about it, but yeah, it's not coming in any sort of immediate update. No, I'm hoping that we can sort of get it on a roadmap for later.
Okay, yeah, cool. Let's see. Awesome. All right. I hadn't played. I did play. Yeah.
Vancouver and Seattle are already taken, like on both sides of the tracks.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
I mean, when I looked at it, like someone was there already, so I was like, "Oops, I have to go there like quickly." I need it.
I get FOMO with tracks. I start seeing like double sides disappearing. I get really like worried about missing out.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You've already taken Houston, New Orleans is the other sort of big choke point.
Yeah, that one. That like when you go up from Houston, right, until like Omaha or up from there, like it's so difficult sometimes, especially if you're playing like 2 players or something. Like they know exactly what you're doing. All right, cool. Another question for us. How about information regarding saved games, right? The games in the My Games tab, right? Players genuinely ask for more information to be displayed on there. Maybe like whose turn it is, or how many, who are the players there, or other information, general information about the game. Before you have to actually go into the game to see that information. Are we planning on adding more stuff like outside?
Yeah, it's something that we're aware of and we're looking at. In fact, we're looking at it right now. We're sort of doing some pre-visualization stuff just to sort of try and make it yeah, a bit easier to pass at a glance the sort of screen if you've got lots of invitations or lots of ongoing games, sort of just adding more information so that you can sort of easily get to the game that you want to. So yeah, it's something we're looking at, and hopefully, yeah, it'll be an improvement we can roll out this year.
Awesome. And you mentioned that you work on consoles, Saiva.
Yeah.
So is it coming out very soon? I hear it's coming out soon. For Ticket
Yeah,
to Ride.
we'll get. The idea is to get it out as soon as we can get it out. So shortly after transitioning from the old one to the new our own Ticket to Ride, as soon as we can, so people don't feel like they're being left out at all in the void of not having something to play with. But yeah, we're going to get it out as soon as possible. It should be in the coming months, so it'll definitely be out this year, that's for sure. We'll have it out on Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation, basically just getting it across every major device now. And they'll all be cross-play, you can play with each other on all of them. And then kind of go from there, adding more and more features just to be on par with all the other devices.
Cool. Yeah. I honestly I haven't played Ticket to Ride on console, but I've seen a lot of people who actually ask for it and they play on console. So I'm sure they're looking forward to that. Awesome. All right. Another very important question, actually. Will I have to pay for 1910 and 1912 if I purchase the Round the World ticket?
No. So the round the world ticket will include 1910 and 1912 as bonus content. So you won't have to pay for it, and it will just be included when you update automatically. So also for anyone who's just bought Europe as well, I think this still applies to answer your question, Debbie. People who have bought Europe in the past or own Europe, they will also receive 1912 as part of that as well, so they won't have to buy that.
Nice. Okay, so if you have Europe, you have 1912. That's basically it, right? And if you have
Yeah.
Round the World ticket, you have both.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. That's good to know, I'm sure. And question as well. It's quite important and is asked from time to time. How many more maps will be added, more or less? Do we have any ideas? Will there be more after the 10 Round the World expansions?
Potentially. I mean, we're at the moment we're aiming to get up to 10 so that the round the world ticket can be complete. And then after that, who knows? I mean, hopefully we'll still be able to bring new content and new maps to the community. Keep letting us know what you want to see, and we'll try our best to keep bringing it out for you.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, there's so much content. There's like 20
Yeah.
odd expansions. It's like, yeah, we can keep going, and it's like maybe we can even do brand new expansions. Who knows? The sky's the limit. It's just but for now, yeah, we're sort of mainly focused on finishing the around the world ticket. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just supporting this game for years and years to come.
That was actually another question. If we're gonna have like new maps that have never been seen before, even on physical. So that'll be interesting to see. I mean, I guess we never know, right?
Yeah. I mean, you never know. It's definitely we're sort of aiming to sort of do new expansions that have never been done digitally before. But then maybe there's room as well in the future for stuff that is just completely new.
Is that the same for future card packs, like we have in now 1910, 1912, but other card packs in the future, like other versions of Germany and stuff like that?
And it's not something we haven't sort of considered that yet, but yeah, we're open to anything. I feel like there's definitely sort of room for mini expansions in the future. There's things like Alvin and Dexter, maybe we want to do that, or ticket packs if there is an expansion that is sort of super popular and people really like playing it and they want new ways to play it. We could explore the option of new ticket packs, but it's not something that we have plans for right now.
Yeah, makes sense, right? We're focusing on the round the world ticket first, and then we'll see what we do. Okay, awesome. Well, you guys haven't really placed anything, right? Are you guys playing like professionals that just stack the cards first and then go for it?
Not deliberately.
You just not getting the cards right.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's on this next question? Yeah, you guys answer this one.
I'm very focused on trying to win here.
You're trying,
Oh,
right?
your cards already. I want to play.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Like sometimes it's difficult. Like, yeah. I'm not really a good Ticket to Ride player because I've seen people play really well, but I don't know. I think I need to watch more people playing, like actual like good players playing, so I get the basic strategies and stuff like that. But I just go like with common sense right now.
I mean, I've played a lot of the original Ticket to Ride. So I played a lot of the first Ticket to Ride, going through it all, and the physical editions because I used to go to the board game caps all the time. And there's always like 10 or it's like 9 or 10 tables running Ticket to Ride and
Wow.
all the various expansions. It's usually just whatever box I can get left because there isn't that many copies to go around.
I see.
So I'm not professional. I think in the office, the last time we ran like 10 or so games. We beat like 2 or 3 of them. Oh, we beat the code team, that's for sure.
Cool. Yeah, we have some players that some people play Ticket to Ride like casually, like once a week or something, but some people are like 10, 20 games a day or something like that. And some people are just like playing 24-hour games or like unlimited games, async games, right? And they have like 20, 30 games in their games tab. And I don't know how they keep track of that, but I guess it's a way of playing it, right?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like I play a lot of multi-chess, like several games of chess, but even then, like I think I cap out at like 4 or 5. I couldn't imagine you can run 20 games to Ticket to Ride. It's the same map, but it was all different ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they don't remember every single one, right? They just look at it like, okay, this position, I'll do this, right? But yeah.
I suppose it depends what kind of strategy you're playing as well. Like some of the modes we have, like the timers we have, like the Blitz one, you can finish a game in 5-10 minutes if you really want to, and I think physically on physical boards as well you can do the same sort of thing. Like I find with the Ticket to Ride Cities versions that they did, like San Francisco, London, New York, a lot of those have the potential to have more sort of instant replayability. Like you play a quick game and then you can play another game and do little like mini tournaments and things with each other. I think that's a really fun way to play.
Yeah, makes sense. Honestly, tournaments are something that we are looking to do in the future as well in our community. Like just get people together and play tournaments. Maybe have a prize or something, but it's definitely something in the community roadmap that hopefully in the near future we'll be able to do that, get everyone together to play. I'm sure people love it. I mean, people are generally quite competitive in Ticket to Ride, so I'm sure they want to do it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Another question. This is more general, of course, not about this update, but will we get a rematch button? To any of you, I guess.
We do want to put in the rematch button. It's there somewhere down the line that we would like to add. We do have it planned at some point. It's just finding out where to slot it in alongside doing all the new maps or the other kind of features that we want. It is something that we will put in at some point. It's really hard to say just because in the grand scheme of things it looks like a small thing, but at the same time it can be a pretty big thing when you've got all the various modes coming out and making sure it works in all the various modes correctly, and it's across many platforms. It's not just between Steam, so other platforms have different ways to handle that. But it is something that we want to obviously put in just so people can get back into their games faster, especially if they're enjoying who they're playing with and they don't have to go through the process of resetting up the rooms.
Yeah, exactly. Just like in real life, right? You just start again the game.
Pretty much.
Awesome. Okay. I think like there was this is not a question, but it was a suggestion as well from a player some time ago that they wanted a way like to go from one game to another, like of their like my games. They have like, let's say 10 games, my games, right? And they go to the first one and then they have like some kind of button that can just go straight to the second one instead of going back and doing all like back and forth. They said it was very tiring to do all the clicking like between all the games, so something to make it go from one to another. That'd be pretty cool, I guess. Of course, I'm just throwing it out there, but
yeah, and that is something that we have discussed as well internally, and we have sort of done some ideation for. So yeah, again, it's another another one of those features where it's like, yeah, it's not on the roadmap for sure. It's just something that we're exploring. But yeah, we sort of see that use case as well. And yeah, I agree. It would be nicer to have a more seamless way to be able to hop between games for those players who are, yeah, really invested and playing lots of games that are
Yeah.
very active. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's on the radar.
Cool, cool. I mean, I'm not sure about other people, but I'm really excited, to be honest, about Ticket to Ride in general. I mean, I didn't know this game before I joined Marmalade. I'll be honest, I'd never heard of it. But then, like, once I started playing, like, really, like, to be honest, it's my favorite Marmalade game right now. I do enjoy Monopoly and Cluedo a lot, like a lot. But Ticket to Ride is just it's just a step above them, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's well, yeah, definitely my favorite at the moment as well. And it's one of those I've been playing it for a long time. So I think when the original Twin Sails version came out 10 years ago, or whatever, I sort of I had that version there, and I think I definitely had one Christmas where I just sort of played it sort of non-stop just against the AI. And I think yes, it's a great game because it's sort of that sort of meeting point between it's sort of casual enough that anyone can just sort of pick it up and play and sort of understand it, but it's also got lots of depth where obviously, as you said, we've sort of seen people the super fans are playing 20 games a day or whatever because it does have that depth. It can sort of sustain that. It's just so yeah. I think it's sort of a perfect game in that respect, in sort of that meeting point between the hardcore and the casual.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely agree with that. I think like there's a lot of friends that I've played Ticket to Ride with which I use as a way of getting them into the hobby. Like, oh, try playing this with me. You'll really like it. And then they want to play more, and then they'll try other games as well. But they also want to keep going back to Ticket to Ride because they're like, oh, I could get better at this. I can master this. There's actually like strategy to get stuck into. And I think that's why Ticket to Ride is so popular. It is a game that just keeps on giving.
Yeah, it's the same thing for my in-laws as well. Like we try to introduce them to lots of board games, so we're always like playing different ones. But Ticket to Ride is the one that especially my mother-in-law, she said, okay, so this is my favorite. We should be playing this more. So yeah, it's awesome, really. There we go. Oof. I thought I was gonna miss that one.
Pick up and play game. At the end of the day, the premise there is quite simple, so you can usually just pick it up and teach it to people very quickly if you just want something casual to play between a group of people.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite nice.
Yeah.
And you get kind of easy to learn rules on the go.
Yeah, very true, very true. I mean, like you guys said, like it can be for more hardcore game players or for casual ones because USA is very simple, right? But then you start Europe and then you go to another one and it just keeps having more rules and different ways of playing. So it's great because you get the best of both worlds, really. Alright, okay, it's my turn. Oops. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here, to be honest. You guys are. A bit too much around Pittsburgh there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm kind of giving away what I have, right? Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Generally, I'm used to people looking at my screen on the streams, but so I have to ask people.
Busy.
Huh?
Yeah. East Coast is starting to look quite busy.
Yeah, yeah. That generally happens. Yeah, it's like I think Cyber said, right? That in the beginning, or was it Mike?
Yeah. Well, in the original one, because this is the big one, it
Yeah.
can kind of go from either or. But yeah, I mean, you can just see it looking at the map because it's a lot smaller routes on the east side, so it's easier to claim.
Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. The west side is like 6, 7, 6, 5. Like it's quite a lot. And just back to pass and play, a question as well. How does it work exactly? Do I need Wi-Fi, Bluetooth? What's the difference between that and the companion app? Just so people know exactly how it works and what it means.
Oh, pass and play is a local game mode, so you can play with people in the same room, like a couch. You could be sitting on the couch, you could be at a dinner table. Like, you don't need to be connected to the internet. Yeah, it gives you that sort of freedom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's so you don't need anything, right? You don't need internet. You don't need.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100% offline, so you don't need to connect to the internet for pass and play.
Awesome.
But to contrast that, the companion app, you will need to be on Wi-Fi in order to sort of communicate with the main device.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And is the companion app going to be like the one that we have for Cluedo now, where you need to be on PC or console, or is that something that we're not so sure yet to host the game?
Yeah, so you'll need to host the game on either it'll be on Steam or it'll be on your console. So you host the game there, and then you've got the big screen there that sort of shows you the map and all the information, and then you connect to that with your personal devices. There'll be a free companion app that you can download, and then you enter a room code and you join that, and you sort of then play with your device, and you sort of see all the secret information is on your phone, and then all the sort of common shared info is up on the big screen. So we're sort of encouraging you to look at that and have the shared experience, but also get to keep your information secrets on your device.
Cool. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Let's see if I miss any questions from everyone. I mean, of course, a lot of questions that players asked are for features that we're thinking about, right? And we'll be adding in the future, but we can't really give any exact timeline. Oh, we're gonna do this in December or something like that. It's impossible right now, right? So I hope you guys understand. We do try to be as transparent as we can, but there's just so much sometimes that we can say without giving false expectations and stuff like that. But we'll do our best. We're trying to listen to the community as much as we can, as you guys have probably noticed, right? We're doing our best. But yeah, feel free to always ask questions. We're always trying to answer everything that we can, right? Bella and I are very active in the community. So guys,
Developers are fairly active on Discord, so it's not like you can't speak to anyone or ask any questions that you might have. The game is still relatively young in its lifespan, so it's kind of can be taken in any direction. We just sometimes just need to hear loud enough voices to if there's anything that people really want that they're screaming out for, and then we can plan it in for the game's development cycle. This is usually how it is.
True. It does help, right?
Yeah.
If you have 50 people like asking for one thing, of course you have the idea that people really want this.
Yeah, it helps because we've got a roadmap and we have lots of features that internally we know we want to do, and that's why it's just a case of time and priorities, to be honest. But yeah, sort of knowing and hearing from the community through you, Davy, is really useful to sort of know what do people want, what do they want from this game. That sort of helps us with that process. So yeah, I would just sort of if anyone's watching this and there's something that they really want to see, then let us know in all the channels.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, and we do pass it on, guys. Like, make sure, like, I'm always bugging Georgina and Mike and the others as well. Like, oh, people want this. Come on, do this. Not like that, of course, but we do pass it on.
No, it's great. I love to hear it. I love to sort of have that connection via you. So yeah, thank you.
Awesome. It's your turn, Mike.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not here. Very hard to do when you're not doing anything.
Ooh. I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well in this game considering what happened, to be honest, on the board. But I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I see Mike still has 32 trains though. Like, I'm not sure what he's doing.
I just got a really horrible.
Holding cards too much.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I hope there's a minute left for him to play anything.
Ooh, it's me. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, I'm trying to help you guys by picking up the face-up cards there. So, there you
Thank
go.
you. I
Oops.
appreciate it.
Awesome. A question about the 1912 expansion, actually. So, is the 1912 expansion going to be the full expansion or just the ticket packs? That means, is it going to have the depots and the warehouses as well?
So for our version, we're releasing it as the Europa 1912 ticket pack. So we're not including warehouses and depots at the moment. We decided to create a pack similar to 1910 for the USA for Europe. So we are just doing the new game modes with the tickets, and we've left warehouses and depots for consideration at a later date.
Awesome, thank you for clarifying. And I think, honestly, that's most, if not all, the questions. I'm going to double check that people left us. Let's see if, of course, we're still playing. We need to see who's going to win, right? This. And to bring another one home for the social media team. Bella asked me to. So let's see.
This is why we need to do more blitz mode games so that we got like, come on, time is running out.
Yeah, that's true. I should have done that. Yeah, we need.
See some good, great train jokes if you want.
Yeah, that can work.
Yeah, sure. How do trains stay in such good shape?
Mike? I have no idea.
I don't know. How do they?
Plenty of locomotion. Get it?
Oh wow.
I did not expect that. Okay, that works.
I can't match that.
No, I mean just the bar is just too high now. I mean, nothing we can do. Wow.
Alright, fine. How about why did the train conductor become a great poker player?
Ooh, I think I've heard that one before, but I can't
Well,
remember.
he knew how to always deal with the passengers.
Deal with the Oh my gosh. You're lucky I'm a dad, so I appreciate these jokes.
Where did you get these? I don't know. These
He's just got
crackers. You got some paint-themed crackers.
Awesome.
Fine. I'll give you a bet. Why did the train go to school?
Why did the train go to school?
To improve its ingenuity.
Wow. It could have been worse, to be honest. That was not too bad. So good. I mean, I love that joke, so I'm all for it. Oh, I just realized that I chose another ticket. I picked another ticket, and I had one. I still had one to go, and I'm not sure if I can do both now. Oops.
oh no.
That can happen, I guess.
Come on.
Okay, so they're both about the same. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. I can still beat you guys, even with this. It's so good. A question actually that I also have seen asked before. Will it be possible to add some kind of confirmation, like menu button, when picking the tickets? Like if I click on the ticket now to get a new one, is it possible to maybe ask me to confirm if I really want to do that in case I misclick or something, and then I have to pick a ticket even though I didn't want to? Something like that, maybe for the future?
So I'm failing to follow. So you pick ticket. Oh, from the deck.
No, the new ticket, new route, right? If you want to add a new destination, right? And you click on the ticket at the top, right? And when I click on that, sometimes if I misclick, then I can't really go back, right?
Just select which tickets you want.
Yeah.
and then you just
Yeah, but
tick
if I
the
don't want one, right? Like if I misclick, then I don't want a new ticket, right?
Yeah, if you click the ticket deck accidentally, there's an
Oh, I
confirmation
see.
pop up of like, do you want to really draw
yeah,
tickets?
is that something that maybe we can consider for the future?
Yeah,
It's something that's very easy to do if you wanted to do it. I think it's just a case of wanting to find a balance between, there's a little bit of extra friction for people who don't misclick. So it's kind of
Yeah.
case of like knowing how big an issue is it? If like lots of people say yes, this is an issue, then yeah, of course it's something we can consider.
Yeah, I mean, it's a question,
Yeah.
that we can put out there. Like you said, if people are like, oh, it's another button for me to click now, like, so it can be bad for some people and good for others, right? So it's difficult to balance that.
Yeah, we haven't heard much in terms of like the flow of playing cards and all that is needs less friction or needs to be streamlined more. But it's very easy to kind of pull things out of the flow or add things into the flow. It just really depends on what it is. I mean, we responded to the animations things. People wanted the game to go even faster, so we removed things like the animations. We sped up the train placing animations. So it's not like, it's very easy for us to kind of pull and add to it. I mean, we simplified the maps for the sake of just making it a bit easier to read for those that wanted a cleaner map to look at. I mean, just depends if there's any feedback on it or from the community. If there's anything that people are terribly outraged by, I suppose. But I mean, I've never had any issues with the flow itself so far.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
definitely.
think that's probably the thing is I don't it's not something that has sort of arisen internally that it's like, oh, everyone keeps mentioning this happens to them. I think it's not. Whereas there are other things that we know happen to us and to the community. So things like on mobile being claiming routes, we know that has there's been problems with sensitivity in that, and we are addressing those in the updates. So there's things like that where it's like, yeah, we know that that's a problem, we're fixing it. Whereas with this one, yeah, the internal feedback we get from playtesting, and we playtest it like every day, so the feedback we get from that hasn't sort of revealed that as an issue. But yeah, if enough people sort of say it is an issue for them, then yeah, we will listen as always.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, it is in the position of the ticket deck, right? The deck is quite good for that, right? Because it's more difficult to misclick something at the top than like at the bottom, especially on mobile or something. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if there's any more feedback on that. Right. That's cool. And there was another. Oh, I missed the question. Where is it? I lost it. But it was something related to. Oh yeah, because you mentioned the placing and everything. There are some more changes, right, coming in future updates. Maybe not this one, but maybe the next or the other, regarding placement of the trains and other stuff, right? What is it, more or less, if you can say?
Yeah, I think that there's definitely, we're sort of always looking at sort of just quality of life improvements and sort of trying to find with every update is there a little thing that we can do that sort of just makes things better. So I know one of those is yeah, sort of making it easier to place trains, especially on mobile where that can be a little bit twitchy. We know, and we've already fixed that, and it'll be in the next update. Other things are the track colors. We sort of had some feedback that card colors don't always match the tracks, so we've taken that on board and we're fixing that as well, and just trying to sort of constantly, I think it's a sort of ongoing journey, the sort of visibility issue that we've, as Cyber said, we've sort of added simplified map and we've done other tweaks, but we know that it's sort of we're not yet at the place where we're like, yes, this is done, this is perfect. We're still constantly looking at little ways we can improve the visibility so that you can sort of easily tell the difference between placed trains and tracks and everything like that. So yeah, there's improvements always going in, but there's more to make. We know that, and we will make those.
Awesome, good to hear. I mean, yeah, it's game development is a journey, right? It's really difficult to say, okay, this is perfect. We're going to live this now. But you're always improving, right?
That was an
Yeah.
opportunity for a Ticket to Ride joke there, wasn't it? Like, game development is a journey.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I missed it. Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, I know how difficult it is to develop a game, and for so many platforms as well. Like, it's not just the PC, not mobile, consoles as well now. So it's but yeah, I know we have a lot of good people on it. So you guys are in good hands. Like the players, you guys are in good hands. Like we just we're doing our best here for sure. All right. Well, almost there. I think we are out of questions now. Let me just play my turn. Hopefully I'll have enough. Let me see. Do I have enough tickets? I mean, trains? Yeah, I should have enough trains if you guys let me place them, of course. I mean, yeah, I think Mike's more merciful, but I'm not sure if Saiva is gonna let me do it. Alright. Any other future changes or updates that you guys are looking forward to, or something that you're working on right now that like, oh, can't wait to release this? Or I know we can't really say much sometimes, but is there anything specific that you are like personally looking forward to having on Ticket to Ride?
Yeah,
Of
get
course, I'm just
ride
looking
on the
forward to all this. Oh, sorry, you go.
Sorry, get a ticket to ride on the consoles.
Yeah.
We were also going to talk
That's
about
not
Orange.
my entire
That's the big
role in
one.
the company, but yeah.
What about you? Is that the same for you, Georgina? Or
I was just going to say, like, I'm of course, really looking forward to the next DLC that's going to come out.
I assume you can't really say much about that, huh?
No, not yet, but I'm very excited.
You don't want it on consoles more than DLC? I'm sad.
I
Breaking
love
my
consoles
heart
as
right
well, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to being able to, like, have it on all of my platforms, and everyone can play with me, not just people who are like PC gamers or mobile gamers, like having people on Xbox and PlayStation play too. Because there's more of my friends, I could be like, hey, you have no excuse now.
True. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Awesome. What about you, Mike? Anything specific?
No, I don't think so. Nothing that I can think of that we haven't already discussed or that we have publicly announced. But I think just sort of what I like is looking forward and sort of thinking about the expansions and what our roadmap can be and which expansions we can do, not just this year but next year, and sort of trying to figure that out. And it just mainly gives us a chance to sort of play those expansions in the office, which is always fun. It's good to have those playtest sessions and sort of figure out, okay, what makes this expansion tick? Is this one fun? Do we like this one? What do we want to do? And that roadmap is constantly evolving and changing, to be honest, because that's what happens. But I think that's probably the most exciting thing at the moment. We've got plenty of stuff coming in the new update in terms of leaderboards and the companion app and pass and play. So there's a whole bunch to be excited about.
Yeah, leaderboards, rankings, like something like it's probably the most requested feature right now. So people will be really happy after this update. We hope.
Yes, I think I really look forward to sort of seeing the feedback, because I think I'm well aware that people have been asking for it, and we're sort of going to give it to them.
And speaking of that, the system that we're going to use is going to be related to seasons, right? At least that's how it is going to be upon launch, right? On launch. Can you guys give any more details about that? Because people will definitely be asking about it once it's released.
Sure, I can give a quick overview of how the system works. So the way it will work is that you play games, and then depending on how well you do and on the sort of how skilled the other people are in your game you will either gain stars or lose stars, and then you sort of go up you rank up based on how many stars you've got, or you can rank down if you have a bad streak. That can happen. And the idea is that we have month-long seasons where you will sort of go up the ranks up towards diamond rank, and just try and do the best you can, because each season is kind of a fresh start. So it doesn't mean that someone who's been playing for 5 years or whatever is just you can never overhaul them. Every season is kind of a fresh challenge. That's how the system works, if that makes sense.
Awesome. And do you guys know the ranks by heart, like all the ranks? I assume it starts with bronze, right? And
Yeah,
then...
so it goes. Yeah, if you want me to list them, I can try and. So it's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, emerald, sapphire, ruby, diamond. Is that right, Georgina?
Yeah.
It's something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we've got these ranks that go up, and it gets So hopefully the idea is so quite tricky to get up to diamond. Quite prestigious. So hopefully that's where the people will be able to who play a lot can get up there and show off.
Yeah, I caught you guys off guard there, but sorry. But yes, it's it's good to know, I guess. I know people love. I know there are other games that have the system as well, right? With the precious stones, I guess, right? You'd say, and definitely being up there is always like this prestigious, rank things like people love. So, looking forward to that as well. Cool. There was something else as well. Nah. I mean, if I remember, I remember. It's so good. It's so good. And I was gonna say that my favorite, something that I'm looking forward the most to, is definitely the companion app. Actually, so later this year, right? Probably be having that. I'm looking forward to that, because to play with my family probably be the best way to do it. Pass and play is great, but I think everyone on their phone is just going to be like the TV, and everything's gonna be much better. So yeah, really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think there's sort of different modes, aren't there? Really, it's like I think pass and play is great if you're just on the train or whatever and you want to pass the time. It's great. Whereas the companion app is more like this is the family game night sort of thing, and it's nice to sort of have you all around the TV, but while still being able to play the game properly and sort of having your info kept secret. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one as well, because my kids really love Ticket to Ride. We play the physical version all the time, but now we can sort of we can play it on the big screen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I mean, we have so many in store for you guys. Like, you have no idea, like, the amount of ideas that people have for this is great. I mean, we'll eventually get there, right? I mean, how old's the game right now? It's like 6 months, right? Yeah, about 6 months.
Coming up.
Yeah,
6,
November, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So there you go. We'll eventually get there, for sure. Boy, who was this? The Cypher. I knew I should have done that. You blocked me. Okay, no worries, no worries. I won't have
Davy,
time.
you got this.
I won't have time now.
Oh, Mike's putting on the pressure.
Yeah, yeah. I think Mike's just gonna rush to end the game.
Yeah.
Well,
That was on purpose. I saw that. Definitely on purpose. Ooh, how am I gonna do
No.
this? Is there any way to do this? I can't do this. Maybe. Oh, I can do it. I can do it.
Got
but
it.
There's no time though. There's no time. I can't do it. Oh boy. I'm not sure what to do. Okay, I'll do this. Okay, whatever. It's okay. Well, but yeah, that's
Yeah. Hey, you topped all that deck. See how that gets you.
yeah. Like, how many cards do I have? Let's see. Wow, 15 cards. Damn. Alright, no worries. Let's go here. Where is it? Here. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully you guys won't end the game right now. Maybe. But yeah, that's all the questions, guys. Make sure that you always leave your questions, your suggestions. We always love hearing them. As you know, as you can see, I do pass it on. Bella does pass it on to everyone in our dev team, and we are always open to new suggestions, to well, your thoughts on the game and everything, right? So don't hesitate, right? We have our Discord that you guys can actually take part in polls, and also just be part of the community in general, right? So that's if you got Discord, if you want to use it, then feel free to join our server. I'll leave the link in the description of the video as well, and of course on YouTube, social media, everywhere. If you leave your question there, we will see it. So again, don't hesitate to do it. We're always happy to hear, right? So let's just end this game.
it's gonna end. Here it comes.
Oh no! I had time though.
Yeah.
Like I still had time, so it's fine. I got lucky with the whites there.
Oh, well done.
I'll just put that down there.
I thought you were gonna block the white, but it's like, oh no, okay. Yeah.
Now,
Let's see who wins. Let's see if it's the production team, the dev team, the social media team.
probably Mike.
Probably Mike.
On my track.
Probably, right?
I'm quietly confident, I have to say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got
I've
8
already got a
tickets.
Globetrotter. I've already So
8
I was
tickets.
thinking,
was
should I
thinking of
deck
irony.
dive?
Dude,
Shall I get
that's
another
crazy.
ticket? But
Yeah, you should try it. Yeah, try it.
no, it's too
Yep.
risky.
There's
No,
the
it's too
achievement,
risky.
right? The achievement to
You'd
complete the
have to
ticket
give
in your
him
last
a
turn.
puck train to play, even if you wanted.
When did you get that 8th ticket? I was keeping an eye on your tickets until that point.
Wow, that's a
I
lot of
I
tickets.
took 2 in my last sort of one where I had to both of them went down to Miami. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure I can do that, but I got lucky.
Ah, you got small ones, right? 4, 7. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, if I get second place is okay, but I don't think I will. Georgina has lots as well. Ah,
Yeah, but they're all
boy.
really tiny tickets.
No, last place. No,
Yeah.
no. Yes, not last place. All right.
And Mike still got the 15-point Globetrotter on top of this.
Wow.
Wow.
Showing off.
Yeah, I mean, just reminded me of something as well. Well done, Mike. Congratulations. Yes, you win.
Yeah, I'll take that one for another one for the design department.
Yeah, there you go.
Good game.
But this reminded me as well of something that I've heard being talked about as well, which is a change to the end game animations and the scoring and how it goes. That's also something that we're looking into, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that, yeah, again, we haven't sort of set those in motion, but we are sort of looking at some previous sort of options for, yeah, various elements relating to the end game. So we do have some sort of ideas for how we could sort of improve it in terms of like having more stats and sort of more of a stat breakdown on your score, and also maybe sort of being able to see the map when tickets are completed. But nothing has been fully approved yet, and we're sort of not moving forward with that yet. But yeah, it's definitely something that we're aware of that the players are asking for it, and we're
Yeah.
sort of just considering options at this point.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Do you have any other comments? Anything you'd like to leave the community? Anything you'd like to say? No, if not, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay, keep sharing your feedback.
That's all I've got.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you for joining us. I know this was, I took some time off your work day, but it's to play Ticket to Ride, right? So it's all good. But thank you for joining us and for answering all these questions. And I'll see you guys around. And thank you guys for joining us and for watching the video. And if you have any more questions, just leave anywhere, and we'll do our best to answer them any way we can. Right? So thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, and bye bye.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Davy,
Bye.
thanks everyone.
Bye.